Okay, we're here interviewing Rudy Reynon, martial arts forms artist who's been in the martial arts for, how many years have you been in martial arts, Rudy?
Well, martial arts has been over 15 years, and extreme martial arts, creative martial arts, sports martial arts, I've been in it for at least 9 years. Hopefully that's correct.
How long have you been competing? Because I know we've seen you in the, I think we have footage of you from the 11 and under division, so you've been competing for a while. How long have you been on the circuit?
On the circuit, on NASKA, started when I was 9. I'm 19 now, so 10 years.
And how about locally and so on?
Locally, add a little couple years, so probably 12 years.
That's a long time. Tell me, and where are you located? Where do you live?
I live in Sacramento, California, more of Elk Grove area, South Sac. Hello, everybody, 916.
So you've been kind of out of the circuit. You're back in 2010. Tell us where you've been for the last few years.
I've been hiding, training, in school. Now I'm not in school. I'm training now, and I'm back. Hello.
And so you took a break, and in 2010, what are your goals now for 2010?
2010, I'm just bringing it back, show what I gotta give or offer to NASKA, maybe innovate the circuit, just not chop punch, spin, chop punch, try to put in incorporate dancing, all this and that, just put a different style to it.
Are you planning on doing the whole year this year?
The whole year, whole circuit, from now to all the way to the end. And hopefully next year too, but probably not. I'm moving to LA in July. So.
You're moving to LA. Tell us about the reasons why you want to move to LA.
It's where everything happens. You can't just stay at your hometown and just chill and wait for things. You got to go and get it. So that's what I'm trying to do. I've been waiting so long, and I think it's time for me to do it. I'm at the prime age, 19. What can you do? Just go for it. That's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm doing.
So in the time that you've been off, what kinds of things were you doing during that break?
Training. I also make music, make beats, so I've been doing a lot of that. Hopefully I'll get somewhere with that rather than just martial arts. And also I've been dancing a lot, exploring my whole artsy area of my mind.
So we were talking a little earlier about some of the pressure that's on you to compete. I mean, you've been competing on the NASKA circuit since you were 9 years old. Tell me, what were some of the driving forces behind you're competing at that elite level on the NASKA circuit?
Well, some of the pressures was a lot of my reputation was there, so I have to keep it at that level or bring it up. That's what I want to do, is just keep raising the bar and never quitting. That's like one of my main goals, not to quit in everything that I do. Just excel, keep going. I'm a go-getter, so that's what I'm gonna do.
So when you were 9, were you competing initially, were you a black belt when you first started competing in the black belt divisions?
Yeah, since I started competing when I was 9 as a black belt, and
So did you ever compete nationally in an under black belt division?
Never. I never thought I was that good, so I didn't compete during that time.
A little bit that you said before, you've been under a lot of pressure. I think the main person that trained you has been your father, right?
My dad was the main pressure in my mind. He's the one that pushed me, made me better, but at the same time, it was kind of like love-hate relationship. Still is, but it's more so of just doing the best, getting the best out of me, instead of just nagging at me and all this and that, how like a parent relationship is with a child and all this and that. But it's more of a love-hate relationship with my dad. I love you, Dad.
So now we were talking a little bit about your dance. Tell us about what you're doing with dance. Where you're going with that, what you're doing now. You said that you had initially been dancing kind of solo. So I'd asked, Steve Tirada has had a lot of success on America's Best Dance Crew. And I was asking if that's something that you want to do, and what your plans are with that.
Let me see. I've been dancing most of my life, just played around, but I'm taking it more seriously this year. It's because of the entertainment business is just not what you're good at in one thing. I got to be good at multiple things, so I'm just trying to expand and do what I'm good at and all this and that. So I kind of lost that.
Just kind of where you want it, what your direction is. You said you normally dance solo, but you apparently are now part of a crew?
Oh, yeah. I'm a part of Boogie Monsters. Co-founder is Phil Tayag of Jabberwockies. They started back in the 90s, mid-90s, or not. Whoa, that's mid-90s. That's pretty old there. I would say 2000, and they're the top local SAC group and top local crew in Sacramento. So, yeah.
And now tell me a little. We're here at Compete Nationals 2010, and you were just on stage competing in the Grand. So you won some of your divisions. What did you win today at Compete?
Today I won my Creative Form division, and yesterday I won my Creative Weapons and my Extreme Form.
The daytime eliminations they ran off all the Grand Championships. Tell me how that went.
I took second in both. It's okay. It's only the second tournament. There's a lot more. Not too happy with that, but it is what it is, and just keep going. You know, you just can't stop and end there. So it's gonna continue.
So tell me, at the events, who do you think your toughest competition is going to be in 2010?
Say right now, Calvin Soka, of course, his double sword is too dope. Mark Canonizato, of course, he's been in the game longer than me, so he's very knowledgeable of that. And Matt Emig, you know Matt Emig's gonna come back, so looking out for him. So, yeah.
Are you planning on doing any traditional forms? I know when you were a junior, you were doing traditional, and you were quite successful in it. What are your plans in 2010?
My plans with that, right now, I'm in the search of a new form, trying to find what I should do for this year. Right now, I don't think that's going to happen so far. But hopefully, probably during the end of the year or probably mid-year, I would bust out with a new form. So maybe that might happen.
Okay, and now we talked a little bit about some of your goals and what you want to accomplish with coming back and competing full-time on the circuit. Tell me a little bit about what the motivation is behind doing some of this.
Well, my motivation for competing is just keeping that bar and raising it, and also marketing myself as a martial artist, of course, and try to bring in students so that way I can share my knowledge to other people, seminars, etc. Anything that goes along that line. So if you guys need seminars, private lessons, just get at me. Get at me.
So basically, you're actually trying to look at this as a potential for marketing and maybe turning yourself into your own self-employed business.
Yeah. That's exactly right. It's just not fun and games anymore. It's more of like marketing and business. And now I'm getting older. I got to find where should I make my money. This is like the best thing that I know so far. School's not my thing, you know, but this is where I'm really knowledgeable at. So I'm going to pursue that as far as I can go.
And so tell me, where can people reach you? How can they find you?
Where you can reach me at is Rufios, RUFIOS, Beats, BEATS @live.com. You can email me about music, whatever you have questions, just email me. Shout outs to Capital Roots. Check them out, capitalroots.com. We teach crumping, turfing, hip hop, dancing, tricking, all the above. We taking the culture in the streets into a dance studio, so that's what we're all about. Capital Roots.
Thanks, Rudy, and we're out.